EBS 수능 만점 마무리 영어 영역 2015학년도 대학 수학능력시험 EBS 모의평가 영어 영역 제2회 1번부터 17번까지는 듣고 답하는 문제입니다. 1번부터 15번까지는 한 번만 들려주고 16번부터 17번까지는 두 번 들려줍니다. 방송을 잘 듣고 답을 하시기 바랍니다. 1번 대화를 듣고 여자의 마지막 말에 대한 남자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Congratulations, Ted. You finally got your doctor's degree in biochemistry.
Thanks, Jenny. Now I need to find a job in the field.
There must be several companies looking for someone like you.
2번 대화를 듣고 남자의 마지막 말에 대한 여자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Julia, I'd like to have your opinion on my application for a teaching position.
Oh, let me take a look. It looks fine, but I have one suggestion.
What's that?
(3번) 다음을 듣고 여자가 하는 말의 목적으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Hello, parents. I'm Catherine Miller, Vice Principal of Hilltop High School. As you know, the 10th Science Fair in our school district is coming, and that means it's time for another bake sale. Yes, on Friday, November 14th, we'll need your home-baked goods. This event is a kind of school function at which we make money on the bake sales. There is a lot to see, but not a lot of activities or other types of food to buy. Please bring your donated items to the office on Friday morning, November 14th, or send them in with your child. We will be there at 9 a.m. to take in, sort, and price them. And remember, we cannot store anything that requires refrigeration. If you have questions, please call Ms. Linda Smith. Thank you.
(4번) 대화를 듣고 여자의 의견으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Hey, Kathy, do you know this poet?
Yes, I do. He's a very famous American poet, isn't he?
Yes, he composes his poems in a mathematical way.
Really? That's very interesting.
The more I read his poems, the more I realize I should pursue his writing style.
Jeff, have you read other poems by other poets?
Yes, I've read hundreds of collections of poems from the library, but they didn't mean much to me.
I think you need to create your own style. It's not right to copy another person's writing style.
I thought it would be okay since I'm a novice poet.
That's not true. You should be creative in all of your own writings.
Then, do I need to focus on reading as many poems as possible?
Sure. While reading various works, you might find your own style.
I see. Thanks.
(5번) 대화를 듣고 두 사람의 관계를 가장 잘 나타낸 것을 고르시오.
Good afternoon, Mr. Smith.
Hello, Ms. Raymond. You're a little late today.
I'm awfully sorry. The traffic was so overwhelming that it took almost 2 hours.
That's all right. Actually, you gave me more time to arrange my work.
Thank you for saying that. What do you think is your best piece of work in this exhibition?
How do you like this one?
Great. We're always impressed by the designs of your ceramic works.
Thank you. This vase took about 4 months to create.
The result is certainly worth the effort. Could you tell me about the vase in more detail?
Yes, I named it the 8-foot decorative vase, but it is still in the experimental stage. Actually, this style is a mix of the old and the new.
It's fantastic. Would you mind me taking some pictures of it and other pieces for our magazine?
No, not at all. Go ahead.
(6번) 대화를 듣고 남자가 여자에게 부탁한 일로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Good morning, Sarah. How are you feeling?
I'm good. Wow, look at you. You look fantastic.
Thanks. I have a job interview this afternoon. Actually, I'm very nervous right now.
Don't worry. You'll do well. I know you've put a lot of effort in establishing an attractive career path.
Thanks for the encouragement, but I'm not sure whether I'm prepared enough for the job.
What do you mean?
You know, I hardly had time to prepare for the interview.
At least you found some information about the company you're applying for, didn't you?
Of course I did, but I didn't have anyone to practice the interview with. Sarah, do you have time now?
What are friends for? Let me help you. Do you have sample questions?
Here they are.
Great. Let's go to the nearest cafe.
(7번) 대화를 듣고 그림에서 대화의 내용과 일치하지 않는 것을 고르시오.
Honey, did you hear the musical To the Heavens is on stage again?
Sure. We saw it right before getting married, right?
Yes. I remember the last scene clearly, even though 10 years have passed. Do you remember that too?
Of course. The old couple were sitting on the couch holding each other's hands.
Right. For some strange reason, I can remember that there was a low rectangular table in front of the couple.
And I can clearly remember a picture of 2 galloping horses that was behind the couple. It was very lifelike.
Yeah, the horses were very contrasting to the couple.
I thought so too. Do you know where the husband's hat was? Was he wearing it?
No, he had put it on the table with his cane leaning against the couch.
You're right. The scene was a little sad, but had a lot to say about the meaning of life.
I agree with you. Let's go see the musical this Saturday.
Sounds great.
(8번) 대화를 듣고 남자가 학교에 늦는 이유를 고르시오.
Oh, hello, Ms. Taylor. I was just about to call you. I'm sorry.
That's all right. I went to the classroom this morning and found you're absent today. Is something wrong?
Yes, something big happened. While I was walking to school early this morning, I saw a black car hit an old man at a crossroad.
Oh, that's terrible. Did you call the police?
Of course. So I'm here now. They say I'm the only one who saw it happen.
So they would not let you go.
Right. I don't know what to do.
Just stay there. They will tell you when to leave. By the way, did you call your mother?
Yes, she told me the same thing.
All right. Come to school when everything is cleared up. Don't forget to call me before you leave the police station.
Thank you, ma'am. I'll call you soon.
(9번) 대화를 듣고 휴대용 정수기에 관해 두 사람이 언급하지 않은 것을 고르시오.
You look so excited. Any good news?
Yep, I've just found a portable water purifier for hiking trips.
Did you say a portable water purifier? Do you want to carry more equipment with you on our trip?
No, it's lightweight and compact, weighing about 100 grams. You can drink directly from the water source using it.
Really? What does it look like?
It's just a small tube with special filters inside. And it's made of durable plastic and doesn't require replacement parts or batteries.
Can it filter germs out of water from rivers or lakes?
Yes, the device makes the water entirely germ-free.
Do you know how much water it can purify?
It filters up to 1,000 liters of water and lasts you for about 300 days of hiking.
Oh, good. Let's go get one for each of us.
Sure.
(10번) 대화를 듣고 남자가 지불할 금액을 고르시오.
Good afternoon. May I help you, sir?
Yes, I'd like to buy a coat for late fall and early winter.
How about this gray coat? It's very popular among the middle-aged men, and you can get it at half the original price of $600. I mean $300.
Oh, I think it's a reasonable price. Is it made of wool or wool blend?
It's a wool blend made of new material. Feel it, please.
It feels like pure wool. I'll take it.
Anything else? We have a lot of good men's suits in stock now.
Are men's suits on sale for 50% off too?
Sorry, sir. They are on sale for only 30% off.
This dark blue suit is tagged at $200. Is that the original price?
Yes, and if you buy an extra pair of pants, you can just pay $50 more.
Good. I'll buy this suit and an extra pair of pants. Here's my credit card.
(11번) 산타 루시아 데이에 관한 다음 내용을 듣고 일치하는 것을 고르시오.
Santa Lucia Day is the festival of light celebrated on December 13th in Sweden, Denmark, Norway, and Finland. It honors Santa Lucia, who was put to death in Italy in the 4th century. A celebration of hospitality, Santa Lucia Day teaches the values of sharing and caring for others. The festival begins with a parade led by one girl who is elected to dress up like Santa Lucia. She wears a white dress and a crown on her head with 5 or 6 lighted candles. She is followed by many other young girls, each of whom is dressed in white and has a lighted candle in their hand. There also follow boys called Star Boys, who wear tall, pointy hats decorated with silver stars. The children go all through their town, singing the Santa Lucia song.
(12번) 다음 표를 보면서 대화를 듣고 두 사람이 투숙할 호텔을 고르시오.
Honey, let's look at this hotel list from the travel agent and talk about it.
Oh, good. I wish I could stay in a king-size bedroom suite.
But a queen-size bed would be enough for us.
Okay, let's go for it then. Take a look at this. There are several hotels which include breakfast.
Since we are going to travel on foot a lot, I think it'd be a great idea to have breakfast in the morning.
I agree with you.
Do you think we need an internet connection at the hotel?
Is there any hotel that offers it for free?
Unfortunately, no. But if it's less than $20 a day, maybe we can afford it.
All right. Where do you prefer to stay? Near the airport or downtown?
Since we have to leave early in the morning, I don't think we should stay at a downtown hotel.
I think so too. Let's stay at this hotel.
13번. 대화를 듣고 여자의 마지막 말에 대한 남자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Good morning, Timothy. You look so happy today.
Sure I do. Do you remember Mr. Burke?
Mr. Burke? I don't remember him well. Will you give me a clue?
Sure. He taught history. And interestingly, he was always wearing a dark suit with a blue striped tie.
Oh, now I can remember him. He told us a lot of battle stories from around the world in a very vivid way.
That's right. His stories really made me want to read history books.
Yeah, you loved history so much thanks to his teaching. I remember him as one of the most devoted teachers at the school. What about him?
Take a look at this newspaper article.
Wow, he's been nominated for the 2014 Teacher of the Year Award. Good for him.
Doesn't it sound wonderful?
Of course it does, and it's no wonder he would win the award.
(14번) 대화를 듣고 남자의 마지막 말에 대한 여자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Hello. Nice to meet you. What is your name, please?
My name is Lucy Hamilton.
Could you briefly describe why you're applying to our company?
Well, your company is well known for providing customers with web services, and I see great potential in working with you.
As you know, we're looking for a web designer. Do you have any experience in this field?
Yes, I've worked as a web designer for about 5 years, and I was in New York for 2 years to further my education.
What did you study there?
I earned a master's degree in fashion design.
It seems quite irrelevant to your career as well as to our company.
As far as I know, a majority of your customers are from fashion industries, and I know a lot of famous people from that field.
I was thinking about assigning you to the design department. Maybe I should change my mind.
(15번) 다음 상황 설명을 듣고 미즈 앤더슨이 닐에게 할 말로 가장 적절한 것을 고르시오.
Neil is a high school student who wants to be a stage actor after finishing school. One day he hears of an open tryout for a play, takes part in it, and gets one of the main roles in the play. But he is worried because they need a letter of permission from his father. Neil's father doesn't support his decision to be an actor in the future, but wants him to enter law school. So Neil visits his homeroom teacher, Ms. Anderson, talks to her about his situation, and asks her to persuade his father. She knows well that Neil has a great potential for acting. Although his father is very stubborn about Neil's future, she decides to be on Neil's side. In this situation, what would Ms. Anderson most likely say to Neil?
(16번과 17번) 다음을 듣고 물음에 답하시오.
Most of us believe electricity is typically clean and environmentally friendly. However, it is often generated through processes that rely on dirty energy sources. Even those processes that use renewable energy sources have their own problems. Let me tell you about some of the biggest problems here. Hydroelectric plants block rivers and have a negative influence on the plants and animals that live along the riverside. Dams also create a lot of underwater decay, which releases carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. Wind generators cover open hillsides with noisy, ugly windmills. Birds and bats get killed, sometimes in large numbers. Geothermal power plants, using the natural heat produced inside the earth, are associated with sulfur dioxide emissions. Nuclear power plants produce horrible wastes, and people have yet to figure out a good way to get rid of these byproducts.
다시 한번 듣겠습니다.
Most of us believe electricity is typically clean and environmentally friendly. However, it is often generated through processes that rely on dirty energy sources. Even those processes that use renewable energy sources have their own problems. Let me tell you about some of the biggest problems here. Hydroelectric plants block rivers and have a negative influence on the plants and animals that live along the riverside. Dams also create a lot of underwater decay, which releases carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. Wind generators cover open hillsides with noisy, ugly windmills. Birds and bats get killed, sometimes in large numbers. Geothermal power plants, using the natural heat produced inside the earth, are associated with sulfur dioxide emissions. Nuclear power plants produce horrible wastes, and people have yet to figure out a good way to get rid of these byproducts.
16번. 남자가 하는 말의 주제로 가장 적절한 것은? (17번) 언급된 발전 형태가 아닌 것은? 이제 듣기 말하기 문제가 끝났습니다. 18번부터는 문제지의 지시에 따라 답을 하시기 바랍니다.